morning, guys. So I'm not gonna lie, I had a super stressful morning. I don't really want to get like too much into it because I just don't want to I don't know, sit here and complain and vent on the vlog, but at the same time, you guys have helped me so much through this stressful wedding planning process, and so I kind of just, I don't know, need to commiserate, I guess. So one of my vendors, I think I'm gonna have to replace basically because they have decided at kind of out of the blue that they want to enforce a minimum purchase amount basically, and this was not in their contract, this is not on their website, it wasn't mentioned in any of the emails between us over the last, however long, and it was not on their pricing sheet. I mean, it is, for all intents and purposes, this minimum does not exist for their business, and that apparently doesn't really matter to them. And when I pointed that out, that this is the first I'm hearing of a minimum and that there is no reason for me to have previously thought there was a minimum, and their only solution was to refund my deposit, which leaves me without that vendor 2 weeks before my wedding, which is extremely stressful. And I just, at this point, I mean, I don't even want to really work with the vendor because I just think that's really unprofessional. And especially after the fact that, I pointed out there was a complete lack of transparency and information given to me, and of course I didn't assume there was a minimum, and that they didn't offer to kind of honor the original agreement. I'm just a little irritated, and I don't really want to give them my business anymore. And so I think I'm basically gonna have to go back to the drawing board with that one particular vendor, which again is extremely stressful because our wedding is 2 weeks away, but I'm trying not to let it stress me out too much. But I mean, that's how my morning started, was with an email basically saying that they would refund my money, but that's all they're gonna do for me. So yeah, that's kind of how my morning has been. It's extremely stressful. I don't think I can say that enough. I was kind of freaking out this morning. I've kind of calmed down, but I'm still just a little, until I kind of, get this situation, I guess, under control and handled, and I have another vendor in place. I'm kind of, again, back to the place where I was a little over a month ago, I guess, where the wedding is coming up and we, if we still don't have these vendors, it's just, I don't know, I really don't want to be back here, and I really don't want to have to be vendor shopping again, and especially considering I already had all sorts of other things that I, need to be doing in these last couple weeks. But I don't know, I think I have a backup plan in place right now that my maid of honor came up with, which I'm super grateful for, and so I think everything should work out, but I'm a little irritated, guys, and I hope you can understand. I hope I don't sound like a bridezilla, and I really don't think that I'm being unreasonable, but I mean, the fact that this minimum wasn't mentioned anywhere, and I don't know. Okay, I'm done. I'm really trying not to bring this negativity onto the vlog because that's not the kind of vlog I want to have, but again, I share real life with you guys. I've shared kind of stressful moments before, and I just really kind of needed to share this. But I'm gonna try and not let it affect the rest of my day, and I'm gonna try and get all the work done that I was already planning on trying to get done today. I really want to finish spray painting the numbers for the table numbers so that those can be moved into the second phase, which is kind of like assembling them, and also, well, I guess first I want to add glitter to the numbers because the numbers will be glittered, but the stands won't be glittered, if that makes any sense. So I need to do that, and then I need to actually get them, assembled, the numbers attached to the base and stuff. And I also have my phone call with the caterer this afternoon to kind of go over everything, and as always, a bunch of other wedding stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna try and go about my day and try not to let this affect me too much, but thank you guys so much for listening. You guys always really, I don't know, it's really nice having a place that I can kind of go to and, I don't know, talk to people. It's really nice having you guys, there, and you're always so supportive, and you've been so awesome and helpful and friendly and loving throughout this whole wedding planning process. So again, I did just want to say thank you. I appreciate having you guys here. It's just, I do. Okay, I've been talking for 5 minutes now, and I just started the vlog, so I'm gonna shut up. And I'm going to, I think, go make myself some lunch because I just finished editing the vlog, so I'm gonna go do that and wash some dishes. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys what we ended up doing yesterday because I never showed you the finished curtains and kind of slight, I guess, updates we did to the bedroom. So there's the curtains. You can kind of see them. Sorry if it's a little dark. Is that any better? It's so hard filming looking at a window because it's making everything else dark, but There are the curtains. They're the same curtains we had in the bedroom in the old apartment, just obviously hung up here. And then if you remember, I'm not sure when was the last time I showed you the bedroom, but before there was Melissa's dresser was kind of like in that corner, and then the hope chest was kind of like, you know, pushed over a little bit to allow the dresser to be there. So we moved the dresser, and now this is what this corner's looking like. We have a whole ton of blankets and pillows and stuff that I think most of them are going to end up put away in the hope chest. I just need to get around to doing that. And then we still kind of have a couple of random things over here that I need to find a place for. And then here's looking at the rest of the bedroom, which is pretty much how it's been for a couple weeks. I just can't remember the last time I showed you guys stuff, so I thought I'd kind of give you a little current tour about how things are looking. We have that bookshelf back there, which is slowly filling up. We also have our laundry basket, which I would love to eventually get in the closet, but the closet's a little like stuffed right now. Since we still haven't unpacked most of Melissa's clothes since moving in, she's kind of been like living out of suitcases and like just, you know, keeping her clothes like folded in laundry baskets, and it's just been a mess because we couldn't get to her dresser. So now that we finally moved her dresser into the closet, it's just sitting right in the back of the closet. I am going to pull all of her clothes out of the, you know, various places they've been kind of temporarily stored over the last couple months. I'm going to get it put all the way in her dresser. So yeah, that should clear up a little bit of like, you know, this stuff over here, and then maybe we can move some laundry baskets in here. So like I keep saying, things are slowly coming together and getting put into place. It's just kind of a really slow process since we're focusing mostly on the wedding. But yeah, I'm really excited to have those changes made now, and I think now I'm going to go finish spray painting the table numbers like I was talking about earlier. Alright, so never mind, I got all changed in my like spray paint clothes. I got all the like table numbers that still needed to be spray painted outside and laid out, and then I realized that there's a wasp's nest in my balcony, or on like the roof of the balcony. So I'm gonna stay inside. And there's like, it's like a really tiny one, and I saw it last time, and Melissa and I kind of assumed that it was like abandoned. Well, Melissa told me it was abandoned, so Melissa, tisk tisk, it's not. There's a wasp hanging out in it right now, and that sucks because I really wanted to get this done, but there's no way in heck I'm going out there with a wasp hanging out right next to me. So don't really know how I'm gonna deal with that. Hopefully maybe we can get it like where it's not there and we can knock it down or something and spray paint it tomorrow. I don't know, that really sucks. I really wanted to get that done, but oh well. Alright, so on to plan B. Since I can't spray paint the numbers, I think I am gonna go ahead and fill up Melissa's dresser with all of her clothes that are kind of like scattered across the whole bedroom right now. And so yeah, hopefully we can get the bedroom even more put together. Alright, so I did a huge overhaul in here. The dresser is completely filled up with all her clothing, and so I was able to kind of empty out. There's actually 3 suitcases right there. I just stuffed the other 2 inside that big one because they're like soft-sided. So yeah, emptied all those out. And then here's kind of how Melissa's side of things are looking right now. I still have a couple piles of clothes that need spots. Like I have her sweatpants, sweatshirts, sweaters, some more pants and stuff like that. And those are her camera bags, which probably won't end up staying here, but they're here for now. And then I was also able to pretty much completely empty out this guy, which we're still not really sure what we're going to use it for. It kind of just ended up in the bedroom. It used to be in Melissa's office in the old apartment, but we didn't really have a place for it here. So it's just in the bedroom for now until we find use for it. I'm sure we'll just, you know, store stuff in it, but at least all of her clothes, because some of her clothes we've been kind of storing in those, you know, open little cubby things, and they just don't look that great for being out in like the main room, so I'm glad to have that emptied out. And yeah, again, it feels so good to kind of get a little more work done on the apartment. I feel like we haven't had time to really do anything since we moved in, and so getting things slowly moving forward again feels really good, and I'm really happy Melissa's clothes are finally all unpacked because that was getting a little ridiculous and we needed to deal with that. So yeah, I'm really happy I got to that. Alright, so I just got off a super long and detailed call with the caterer, but it feels good to like really kind of be like, again, getting everything finalized and nailed down and make sure everyone's like on the same page, and like everything that I've been, you know, thinking kind of in my head and planning is like, you know, kind of officially, you know, been told to the caterer, you know, like silly little things like how I want the napkins folded and the place settings to look and just, you know, stuff like that. But up until now, it's just kind of been like, I know I want that done, but like no one else really, I mean, Melissa knows obviously, but you know what I mean, like actually telling the caterer this is how you should set things up, and like, you know, I don't know, just again, getting things finalized and nailed down, like it feels so good when planning a wedding to have that worked out. And yeah, so I was on the phone for like an hour. It was a long time. We went through a lot of stuff, but I feel really good. Kind of, again, getting everything just figured out and planned for the wedding, and yeah. There's a couple more things that I have to kind of like figure out and get sent on over to her, but yeah, we were also working on like the floor plan layout because I did a little bit of that planning. I mean, I did pretty much all of the planning during the final walkthrough with our venue coordinator, but I was again going over that with her. There's this cool online like floor plan thing that I think the venue set up and that the venue has access to, I have access to, the caterer has access to, and I think my wedding day of coordinator might also have access to it, but it's like, you know, a blueprint, and it has all sorts of little tables and what, you know, where everything will be going, and so I really like that, and so we were going over that, making sure she knew what's going to be on each table, and like what we need for everything, and how many linens we'll need, and what colors of everything, and just finalizing it, and making sure everything is finalized. But yeah, so now that that is over and done with, I'm going to I think kind of write up another to-do list with some more of the stuff that we went over during the phone call that I still need to do and get to her to make sure none of that gets forgotten. And yeah, I'm also gonna watch some Pretty Little Liars and then probably do some other wedding stuff. Alright, so we got 2 boxes from Target, I assume off our registry for the wedding today. We started opening them, but it's like too freaking cool not to share with you guys. So, look inside.
Don't hype it up that much.
It's cool! Okay.
Christmas.
I know, right? Like, look, it's like a giant Santa sack. It's like, has a little ribbon closure, and I assume you can put like a note in there if you want. Like, how freaking awesome is that?
Oh, it says open the gift before the envelope.
Yeah, I assume that says what it is.
Well, how do we know which box to open first?
What do you mean?
I don't know, there's 2 boxes.
I assume they're the same thing. It's like the same size box. I don't know.
Yeah. Exciting. Towels.
Yep. Towels. I'm excited. Towels are like the only one of the only like housing thing that I can actually get all white in and still be like, okay, because Dakota never goes near our towels, and so I can keep nice white towels. Unlike bedding, I'm not allowed to get white bedding.
I don't care if you get white bedding.
Ooh. She doesn't care if I get white bedding.
I've never said that you couldn't.
I know, but I would feel really stupid. I mean, I have a black dog with long fur, like...
Look, you could just cut some armholes in the neck and you could fit in it.
Yes.
I'm trying to hold it up against you. Look, it's just long enough that you can...
How does your mind work?
You would look beautiful.
I would look beautiful, thank you. I am looking for a new little red dress, so... Alright, should we open the next one? Alright, so Melissa just headed back out to go for a quick run at the gym, which I'm super proud of her because since like how crazy things have gotten with planning the wedding and, you know, just everything life recently, she hasn't been able to go as much as she was for a while, and so I'm proud of her for kind of trying to get back in the groove of things. And yeah, and then afterwards, since I had kind of a rough start to my morning, she is going to get me Chick-fil-A for dinner. Don't judge me. I haven't had like Chick-fil-A or any sort of fast food in years, and Chick-fil-A is the one like fast food that I still like. It still sounds so good to me. Like I couldn't eat McDonald's or Burger King, but Chick-fil-A, I could totally eat Chick-fil-A. And so she's getting me, I think, a chicken sandwich and some chicken nuggets and some waffle fries for dinner. And yeah, I think she's probably gonna get Andy Nelson's because she can't eat Chick-fil-A, but yeah, so I'm really excited to kind of pig out on that tonight. Alright, so Melissa is done her run and she is heading up to Chick-fil-A and Andy Nelson's to get herself, or to get us some dinner, and I'm going to take this opportunity to finally get around to writing the thank you notes for, I'm going to try and at least finish our second bridal shower, the one that was up in New Jersey, because I still haven't gotten to those and I really need to get those done, so I'm going to try and start writing those. Alright, so we have a legit smorgasbord going on over here for dinner tonight. I am
today,
so
don't judge me.
excited. So I got the waffle fries, a chicken sandwich, and some, like those little chicken nuggets that they have. What did you get?
Pulled pork. Taters.
Taters, and then she also got a mac and cheese side for me to have for lunches, and I'm really excited. So yeah, don't judge us, but you know that looks so good. I'm so excited to eat it, and you guys know I had a rough morning, so we're gonna do that. And there's also, and you ran. I told them you ran. And there's a new Handmaid's Tale up today, and so we're gonna watch that, and I'm so excited. Dinner was phenomenal. So good. I like downed that whole thing.
You ate that whole sandwich, half the fries, and then how many nuggets? Wait, where did she just come out of?
She just ran from the bedroom into the office.
Oh,
Hi!
she came out of the bathroom.
Did you want to come say goodnight? Come on.
Guys, did Merrit?
She's such a goofball. She was like sleeping in the bedroom and she just came sprinting out, I think, as soon as she heard us start talking. You're so funny.
Dakota.
You don't start without me.
Dakota's having a sleepover on the wedding night.
Mm-hmm. We, up until
with her
today,
best friend.
we pretty much had no idea what we were going to do with her, and I was kind of freaking out because, like, I don't trust just anyone with my little baby. And like, besides my parents, we haven't really ever had anyone watch her.
She's also a bit of a special dog.
She's not that special.
No, I just mean, like, has a little bit of a separation anxiety.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, but... Yeah, so we had no idea what we were going to do with her for the wedding, and obviously, like, we're going to be spending the night down there the night of the wedding, and we're going to be gone all day. So we finally figured that out today. Takes a whole lot of stress off my plate. I was really worried about that we, like, we're either going to have, like, a stranger watch her, because, like, everyone, you know, is going to be at the wedding, and so... But yeah, that's off our plate, which feels really good. Big yawn. You were sleepy. But anyways, we watched the newest Handmaid's Tale, which is so good. I love that show so much.
Very good.
You were saying, like, it's good to have a show again that's, like, we're kind of watching the whole thing as it airs, and it's, like, really, really good. And so we're, like, really excited for the next episode as soon as...
It's like Hulu, and they're not doing it like Netflix and Amazon, where they release the whole season. They're
which kind of sucks,
once a week.
But yeah. Then we watched The Scorpion, and now we're going to bed. So I think that's it. We're going to head to bed. I hope you enjoyed the vlog.
I can't remember.
You can't remember? I'm sorry.
Ah! Did you show them my closet? Isn't she awesome?
I showed them. I'm excited to finally have that all done and
put
away. She's been living out of... I was kind of telling them.
I've literally been, like, wearing the same clothes because, yeah.
Basically, she was living out of, like, I had a couple of piles of things... Like, after I, washed...
the bedroom.
Yeah, after I, washed and dried and folded the stuff, I put, like, there was a couple of piles of things on that big black bookshelf type thing at the foot of the bed. And then she had, like, a smaller laundry basket full of, like, kind of clean folded clothes that she kind of, like, could scrounge through. And it was just, her clothes were everywhere. It was a disaster. So, yeah, I'm really happy for you to have, like, your regular clothing back.
Me too.
And, like, in the dresser, and your whole side of the closet kind of cleared off because your side's been a disaster. So yeah, that's I'm really happy to have that done. Yeah. Yep. But we are gonna go to bed now, so I hope you enjoyed the vlog and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you guys tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.